Anybody stammers, I think nobody notices his voice.
Yeah.
They notice the stammering. I would say credit goes to S.S. Rajamouli sir, who gave me a break in Bahubali.
Because Prabhas is one of the biggest stars we have. Do you feel the pressure ki sahi hona chahiye? People are expecting something from me.
Prabhas, obviously, I think moreover, it's much easier for me. I don't encourage people who want to typecast me.
How was it as working with Bhansali sir in Ravan?
Hi, this is Sharad Kelkar, and you're watching me on midday.com. And please watch The Legend of Hanuman on Disney Plus Hotstar.
Hello and welcome to midday.com. This is Shachi Chaturvedi, and today we have in conversation with us your favorite, my favorite, Sharad Kelkar.
Thank you, Shachi.
Hi, Sharad.
Thank you.
So, we are talking about Legends of Hanuman. So, I have to start with how much do you worship Lord Hanuman? Do you?
Obviously, we all, I think.
Yeah.
Since childhood, I think the one God we are fascinated with is Hanumanji,
So
because
true.
especially boys, I think we want to be as strong as Hanumanji. That's
So
been
true.
taught to us, and Dadi Nani used to tell कि अरे थोड़ा काम ताकत लाओ अंदर हनुमानजी से बनना है कि नहीं बनना है. So that is, I think, been inculcated in us from childhood, I think, and I can say it very proudly that we all are big Hanuman Bhakt. I
And
think.
fans.
And obviously, when you, I still in gym, if I have to, lift heavy weight, I still say, Prashang Bali ki jai. So, all that we do, and I'm obviously, as a Hindu, I'm a Hanuman Bhakt.
So, you're doing dubbing in this for Ravan, right?
Yeah.
How did you decide that you wanted to dubbing from
Yeah,
where
they,
this
they
journey?
offered me first of all.
No, I mean from where this journey began.
Obviously, when they approached me, because they wanted a very strong voice for Ravan, and they wanted an actor who can, because normally it's a very cliche way of showing Ravan in most of the shows or films which they show ki he's a Rakshas and he's very egoistic and he shouts every time or he laughs, something like that. But in this particular series, I think Ravan is a very knowledgeable guy. He's one of the Vidwans. He is, a king who has a big following with him. He has his own rules, regulations. So he's very intelligent in that way. The only problem which we all know and he has is his power and his ego. What took him down in his life. Otherwise, he was Shiv Bhakt. He was a very Gyani guy. So I think they wanted somebody to play different shades of Ravan, not just a angry or egoistic Ravan, but his relation with his brothers, his wife, his sons, his sister, with the opposite side. The people are there. They also have a relation. So there are a lot of shades and layers in Ravan. And if you see the series also, the switching of the character is brilliantly written by Sharad Devarajan. The naam hi kafi hai, Sharad. So he is the creator of this, Sharad and Jeevan. They have written this beautifully. I was not expecting, because normally Ravan has a certain parameters to write in.
Yeah.
But this is extraordinary writing for, I think, every character who is there in Legend of Hanuman. And especially because I did it for Ravan, I think I enjoyed it completely, because I get to play a lot of shades and it's completely layered. So it's challenging also. It's just not it's monotonous in a single tone he's speaking and to everyone he's talking the same, or he's shouting, or he's blunt or something like that. But he has a softer side. He cries also. He makes fun of people. So there are different shades. So the writing, I think, made my job a little easier. But I enjoyed doing Ravan.
But yeah, you have rightly said that Ravan was biggest Gyani.
We haven't explored Ravan earlier the way I think Graphic India and Disney Plus Hotstar and Sharad and Jeevan has explored Ravan, and they have showcased, I think, all the small incidences and what happened in his life in Legend of Hanuman. So I think people gonna enjoy this more now, because in season 3 and 4 it is a Hanumanji versus Ravan.
Yeah.
So it's very personal fight. So I think it's gonna be fun.
Sharad, correct me if I am wrong. You had a stammering problem, and then you overcome that, and you are doing right. You have right.
But not completely.
And you are doing dubbing. So how did you overcome that, and from where your dubbing journey started?
So I'll tell you, because when anybody stammers, I think nobody notices his voice.
Yeah.
They notice the stammering issue, because we always, as a human, we see the wrong things first and then
Right.
we go on the positive side. So till the time it was stammering, and it was hindrance in my job also. I wanted to act, but I couldn't because I used to stammer. So my first challenge was to get over it, and so I worked on it. Obviously, it took me a long time, and not completely, but yeah, it's Moro is gone. So the moment I started speaking normal, I think people started noticing my voice.
Yeah.
And I must give credit to Mona Shetty, who is one of the senior dubbing director, and she has a company also, and it's one of the biggest companies. She noticed, and she gave me my first chance. And from there, the journey started. And the main, I would say, credit goes to S.S. Rajamouli sir, who gave me a break in Bahubali 1 and 2, I think, and that changed my life completely. And I'm very thankful to them. It's just not my life, but I think a lot of kids and adults who has this issue, they got this confidence that if Sharad Kelkar can do it, we also can overcome this problem. And I am very open to help them if anybody has this issue. I would love to meet them, and if it's in my hand to guide them, I would love to guide them.
Now, because you have talked about S.S. Rajamouli sir and Bahubali, you have somewhere became the voice of Prabhas. So, and now Salar is also coming, so you are dubbing for his voice, right? Do you ever feel a pressure, because Prabhas is one of the biggest stars we have? Do you feel the pressure ki sahi hona chahiye? People are expecting something from me.
Not really. I don't feel any pressure while doing. Actually, I don't feel pressure doing anything. I don't take that stress or toll on my head. Because my funda is, if you take stress, then you might not give 100% to that particular work.
Right.
Or there'll be certain, you have that, what do you call it? आपको एक शंका रह जाती है अंदर. You have some doubts in your head, whether I'm doing. Let's not think about it. Just do your job. That's my funda. And with Prabhas, obviously, I think moreover it's much easier for me because physically we are almost same structure.
Right.
So the kind of body his voice needs in Hindi, I think I already have that body in me. So I think I don't take pressure. I enjoy his doing it. It's much more easier for me, I think, rather than if I'm dubbing for someone else. So I think Prabhas's dubbing I enjoyed it because he is such larger than life character.
Right.
He is so easy. His performances are so easy. He's very smooth in terms of whatever he does. So that makes me also, in that zone. It brings me that zone. It's more chill and you can just go through it. So I enjoy dubbing for Prabhas, and he's a fantastic actor, and hopefully I think, and I'm sure that this film gonna work big time.
Absolutely, it's gonna. Talking about you, MBA student, wanted to join army, then did television, find love of his life, and then doing movies. How do you see your
journey?
Yeah.
I think God has been kind. I feel. Everybody put efforts, but as a person, I completely believe in a factor which is called luck.
Okay.
And I think people supported me also in that. I owe to a lot of my friends and the people who came in my life and added value to it. So I think it's a Mila-Jula effort. I can't take credit of everything. But ultimately, Prabhu Shri Ram hai upar. Dekh rahe.
सही बात है. Do you do all kind of roles? Like you are doing dubbing for Ravan, you have done characters like Lakshmi, Chhatrapati, then you have played villain. You have done everything. Do you somewhere fear being typecast? That's why you're doing all
That's
of
why I
these?
do different roles.
Oh, that is the reason.
That is the reason
got it
I do different roles, because if I don't take that initiative and I'll go with the flow, okay, fine, I'm getting work and whatever they're offering, I'll take it. So I would have not liked it in my life. I want to grow as an actor, so that's why I choose, and I don't encourage people who want to typecast me.
Coming back to the Legends of Hanuman, why did you decided to dub for Ravan? Like from like where? Like how did you say yes to this character?
I think as an actor also, as I said, Ravan has a lot of characteristics, and we haven't explored it. It gave me a chance as an actor, because we dub first and then the animation has been created.
Yes.
So there is no animation, there is no screen or something where you're seeing and dubbing it. It's your own creativity, the way you want to create this character.
Right.
It's your perception, and that gives me a liberty to create the Ravan, what is there in the Legend of Hanuman. So I think that liberty, that independence in terms of doing my job gave me a thought of doing Ravan, because nobody has done it the way I want to do it. Nobody has even thought of. They have written, and they gave me full hand to just do it.
Right.
And I enjoyed it, and still enjoying it, and there are many more seasons to come. So please watch out for the Legend of Hanuman season by season. I think it's gonna come, and please show it to your kids and learn the lessons which we want to give you through the Legend of Hanuman. It's just not a show. It's a lot of learning. We had Ramayana at our time, and this is a chance for all of you to teach your young kids what is Prabhu Shri Ram and Hanumanji, Mata Sita, and what to be learned from them and what not from Ravan.
Sharad, before I let you go, I have two more questions to ask. First of all, I have to ask you, how was it as working with Bhansali sir in Ram Leela? That I have to ask.
It's nice. It was a wonderful experience. I think I have in my life. It was the first big screen experience, and it was a big, massive screen.
Yes.
So I think it was wonderful. I owe my entry into Bollywood, I think, to him, to Sanjay Leela Bhansali sir, because if you're asking me this question after 10 years of Ram Leela, that means he presented me and he gave me a role of my life. So thank you, Bhansali sir, and I would love to work with him again. So I think that's one milestone in my life that sir has given me, and I really love him.
Thank you, and keep watching midday.com.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.